A confident group coming through the tunnel. The Pistons looking to stay focused and pick up a win at home tonight. The tallest building in Michigan, the Renaissance Center. Part of the scenery tonight as we come to you live from Detroit. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from TA along the sideline all game long. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Plumlee. Then it's White, and it's Moore in at the small forward position. And for Detroit, Griffin is out there with Porter. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Lights Out, and it's Johnson in at the 2. And Steve, as we get into the middle of the season, do you feel we have a good idea of who the contenders are at this point?
The major forces, Kevin, you know for sure where they are. There are always some teams you can't tell if they're legit or not just yet.
And it's the Pistons to start out. Here's Lights Out. White covering. Pass to Griffin. Here's Lights Out. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Lights Out's got the first basket of the game for the Pistons. And White kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Moore. Knocked away and taken away by Johnson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Porter pulls it in. To the wing on the left. Johnson against Bogdanovich. Here's Lights Out. And it's White with the rebound. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. White's running. And that one is stuffed right through.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
The pass to Johnson. Outside, Porter. The Pistons working the ball around now. Johnson, the pass to Lights Out. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lights Out's got 6.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Markkanen. 17 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Good.
Easy shot for Markkanen. Has the height to shoot over anyone from that mid-range area.
Lights Out passes to Johnson. Markkanen against Griffin. Here's Lights Out, and it's denied. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. White, good.
Very comfortable off the bounce, and you can see why Kobe White was drafted so high.
Here's Lights Out. White covering. Right side, Porter. Over Plumlee. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
He dialed that one up from long distance. 9 points for Lights Out.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
It's White on the wing, defended by Griffin. White the pass to Markkanen. Whiteside trying to break free, and Markkanen with the basket on the assist by White.
This shows Markkanen's understanding of the game. You play me to shoot from the outside, well, I'm going inside.
Outside for Griffin. Passes it to Porter. And another three for Detroit.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
White dishes to Markkanen. White with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. White against Griffin. The shot, no good. The Pistons go the other way with it. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Here's White after the basket by Detroit. Plumlee with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He gets it in there.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Lights out. Takes the three. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Here's White. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Indiana.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
And the shot goes in.
Like seeing Kobe White create for others. He's so unselfish and has a great feel for the game.
Right side up top. Left side, Griffin. Chalk up 2 there.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Bulls trail by 7. It's White on the wing. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Here's Lights out. This is to Whiteside. Johnson outside. There's the pass to Lights out. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
That's good from Blake Griffin. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Favors comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Tyler Johnson. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jim Boylan. We talked about Blake Griffin and how now, later in his career, he presents even more challenges as an assignment. Coach said when he was young, Blake would just destroy you on the inside. Nowadays, though, he's more likely to kill you from 3. We can't fall victim to that. So they'll be looking to get a hand in his face when he shoots from the outside. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. So it's Detroit now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so It's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Now, here's Moutier. 11 points for him in that last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Satoransky against Moutier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Derek Favors.
The versatility of Satoransky is valuable. He scores, rebounds, and passes the ball so well.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
So he gets them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
To the left wing. Here's lights out. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. And that's now 19 points for lights out.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Markkanen good.
The young big man from Finland, Markkanen's game has really translated to the States.
Lights out, passes to Moutier. Doumbouya with it. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Lights out. It's blocked. And here's McConnell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Rebounded by the Pistons. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results. High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Valentine shot good.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Now here's Parker. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Pass to lights out. Puts one up from 19, and it falls over the rim and in. Lights out's got 21.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now Satoransky. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Pass to Valentine. Young inside. Defended by Moutier. Young's shot is good.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage.
Detroit shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good. Porter.
You know, he was a late bloomer coming out of high school. Otto Porter has really worked on his body and his shot mechanics.
So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Plumlee. White is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Young, and it's Moore in at the 3 spot. Now here's Moore. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Kobe White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
Here's lights out, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different you better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Bulls have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. First free throw is good. And the Pistons making a change here. Favors is checked in. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Pistons leading by 6. Pass to Porter. Here's lights out. Inside. Favors trying to break free. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Plumlee. 8 points his last outing.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now here's White. He's got 8. Young outside. And the pass to Bogdanovich. And Plumlee kicks to White. Feeds it to Moore. White the pass to Plumlee. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Moore. Plumlee trying to break loose. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Lights out passes to Johnson. To the left side wing. Lights out. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range.
Detroit leading by 9. Porter passes to lights out. Here's Favors. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Great job by Favors, really making the defense uncomfortable as he's going up with the shot.
The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And that one falls for Favors.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Chicago making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in.
The former 3rd overall pick in the 2010 NBA draft, Derek Favors is a gifted big man and a crucial player to this team.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. Back to White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Derek Favors.
Tenacious inside play from Kobe. Gets the shot off and a trip to the line.
Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
So it's the Pistons now. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. 2 points. That one goes.
They are just killing them on the interior.
White with it. 10 points for him. Wide open look. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
We've seen White fill it up before. Once he gets cooking, good luck trying to contain him.
Pass to lights out. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's White following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Plumlee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Here's lights out. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Pass to Porter. Kicks it to Johnson. Lights out, passes to Griffin. Favors trying to break free, and that one's good. Griffin.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
Here's lights out. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. There's Porter with the three. Kicks it out to Johnson. The Pistons working the ball around now. That one from long range. Lights out's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Without question, lights out displaying his skills today.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
And a little spring cleaning now. Let's see what stays and what's gone in the new power rankings. You look at Phoenix. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, right now for the Pistons, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
Now here's White. He's got 12. Outside, Bogdanovich. Over Johnson. Bogdanovich, no luck. Pistons leading by 12. Lights out, passes to Johnson. Down low. That one goes. Count it. Griffin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
So Favors will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Outside Griffin. To the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find an open man.
White left side. It's deflected. And now the Pistons fast break.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Will it go? And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A confident scorer with an attacking mindset. If you're the defense, don't let Kobe White watch you slipping.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And that one falls for White.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Emmanuel Moutier's checked in for Tyler Johnson. Then for the Bulls, Valentine's checked in for Plumlee. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Bogdanovich. Now here's Moutier. He's got 8. The pass to lights out. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Moore outside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pistons leading by 16. Passes it to Griffin. To the paint. Here's lights out. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got his 3rd assist on the night. Well, Chicago's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Valentine dishes to Markkanen. Lights out passes to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Favors will never turn down a chance to dunk it. A powerful presence who really intimidates defenders with his athleticism.
Now, here's McConnell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's White. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Every team hopes to have a player on this list. A quick update now on the top field goal percentage shooters in the NBA. Now you look at Whiteside, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, lights out, a few spots down.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages just incredible.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Derek, you came out very strong. What was your approach during the first half?
We just want to be aggressive, bring defense, bring energy, and just be a spark off the bench.
And you got that accomplished. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, their three-point shooting has told the tale here tonight, fellas. They've been lights out from behind the arc. Whether it's coming off a high screen or pulling off the dribble, it seems like whatever they're doing is going correct. There's not a lot you can do when a team's got this hot from downtown.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've got lights out. Griffin is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Johnson, and it's Porter, and at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. And Plumlee kicks to Moore. Shoots over Griffin, and too long on the shot.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Off target from the baseline. Bulls trailed by 19. Here's White. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Lights Out, and that one, good. Lights Out's got 42 in the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Lights Out. Moore with the steal. And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates, quality block shot by the big fella.
Pass to Lights Out. From deep three-point range. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. 45 points for Lights Out.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Moore outside. Back to White. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Lights out, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
White the pass to Moore. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And they'll keep possession. The shot's good from Plumlee. Pistons leading by 22. Pass to Johnson. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. There's the triple. And good! There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Now here's White. D right on him. Moore finds Markkanen. Here's White. The teardrop falls in. White's got 20.
His quickness is almost unguardable. Kobe White with the nice little floater.
Over to the left wing. Out left to the wing. Here's Whiteside. Chicago grabs the miss. Moore's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up, and it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. And he knocks down the first one. Porter's checked in for the Pistons. Young's checked in for Chicago. He doesn't get the second one. Detroit leading by 22. Here's lights out. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Chicago calls timeout. Without question, lights out, displaying his skills today.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
And let's see some of the numbers here on Lauri Markkanen. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 13th in rebounding, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
An efficient facilitator when he's asked to do it. Porter with the sweet dish.
To the middle. Markkanen against Porter. Markkanen can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
White with the double team. Back to Porter. Right side, Porter. Here's lights out. White covering, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
So many of Whiteside's points, they come on dunks.
And here is Moore. 11 points in the game. Young outside. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Moore outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. White's got 23.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Porter passes to lights out. Pistons passing it around. Porter dishes to Porter. And there it is for him.
I like this strategy, getting Porter into the catch-and-shoot situation, giving him a chance to make a play.
Here's White, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Hassan Whiteside. He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8.
And how about the job he's done at the free throw line?
And the first one at the line is good for the Pistons. Derek Favors checked in for Whiteside. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Johnson. The Bulls also changing it up. Valentine's checked in for Markkanen, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Bogdanovich. And both free throws good for White. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Outside Favors. Out to the right wing. Lights out, passes to Porter. Over Moore. Porter, no luck.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Young. That one, no good. And the Pistons now going the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
It's tipped. And Favors kicks to Porter. Passes to Lights out. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Doomboy is. Here's Lights out. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. But they get it back. Parker's shot is off.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
No good from Moore. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Detroit. Here's Lights out. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Mudiay against Satoransky. Over Mudiay. Rebound, Detroit. Here's Lights out. Valentine grabs the board. Here's Satoransky. Goes back up. Rebound, Detroit. Favors has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Lights out, and another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Chicago's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Out to the wing. Valentine wide open. He fires. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And, well, Detroit shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Jacks up a 3, and the 3-ball is good. Mudiay's got 11 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
McConnell passes to Moore. Looking to end the run. A shot by McConnell, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Moore. Good D by Parker.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Pass to Mudiay. To the right side. To the paint. Pass to Favors. Now Mudiay. 5 to shoot. Inside. Again, what an avalanche. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The 3 from Valentine. Sinks the triple. Valentine's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Bulls.
And with that 3-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Detroit?
Now the pass to Favors. Parker with no one around. Another three for Detroit.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's McConnell. Here's Moore. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Nailed from three-point land. 63 points for lights out.
He's the engine for his team right now. They're looking for him to provide offense, and he's doing that and then some.
Here's McConnell. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so is Detroit, going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the and the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Here's lights out to the inside. Here's Griffin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Ralph Smitty, you were a player with versatility and length. How much fun would you have had with today? And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. So for Chicago right now, Valentine and Markkanen, your small and power forwards. Bogdanovich out there with White. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low. Now White. Plumlee trying to break loose. Here's Markkanen. Great D that time from Griffin.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Porter mixing it up inside, drawing the foul.
The first one falls. The Pistons making a change here. Porter's checked in, and the Bulls making a change here as well. Young's checked in for Lauri Markkanen, and Porter drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's White. Sweet little floater. White's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Kobe White glides around the court with the ball on the string, ready to shoot, and no hesitation.
And Young comes over to help Griffin. And yes, it's good.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And here are the Bulls now. White the pass to Plumlee. Steve, if you were playing in this era, how engaged do you think you'd be on social media?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. I think a lot, because I think right now that's just the way this era communicates. And obviously there's some negatives to social media, but there's a lot of positive from a standpoint of being able to reach your fans, get your message out, especially what we've been going through in this time as far as social injustice. But I also think there's a lot of marketing and branding opportunities through social media.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bogdanovich passes to Plumlee. Back to Bogdanovich. In the corner, Valentine with it. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bogdanovich. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
This is what happens when you add variety to your game. Porter able to keep the defense guessing.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. Plumlee with it. He can't get that one. And Detroit the other way now. Here's lights out, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's White. Softly drops in the floater. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
Here's lights out. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Outside Bogdanovich. Steve, if you were a GM and you could choose one player, who would you start your team with?
Right now, I think the perfect player to start your team off right now, because of the way everything is going, is Anthony Davis. He can play 1 through 5. Defensively, he can change a game. Offensively, he can play in and out. And he's just that fluid player that matches up with today's game.
And that one, good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. White the pass to Young. Bogdanovich wide open. The Bulls keep it alive. The Pistons shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to lights out. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting 2 for Detroit, number 13.
And the first one drops. And the Pistons making a change here. Mycareer is checked in. Satoransky's checked in for the Bulls. Both good from the line that time. The Bulls shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Pass to Bogdanovich. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Bogdanovich has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Bulls. To the wing on the left. Right side, Porter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And White kicks to Bogdanovich. Now here's Satoransky. There's the feed to White. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Griffin. Got a piece of it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Turner's checked in for Porter. Chicago also making some changes. Morris checked in for Plumlee. Terrence Davis comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Mason in for Kobe White. Lights out, passes to Griffin. Here's Mycareer. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Chicago's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Mason. Rebounded by the Pistons. To the paint. Griffin passes to Turner. Lets it go from the wing. Hits it again. Wow! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Mason misses. The Pistons shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. To the inside. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
It's Davis with the drive.
Detroit foul call. Giannis McClain. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Chicago.
First one falls for him. A different look here for Detroit. .136 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Doumbouya. The pass to lights out. All sorts of time, and he connects with the jumper.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Detroit.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for lights out.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Bulls making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Detroit's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. From deep. The shot comes out. Now the Bulls with it. Passes it to Mason. And here is Valentine. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
The ability to play inside out. The more Markkanen attacks the rim, the more he creates opportunities for their perimeter game.
Over in the corner, Turner drops in the tray.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Mason, that's chipped. Inside. Good, that's another bucket. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Mason with it. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Congrats on the win, Blake. It looked like you guys really had them on their heels all night defensively.
It was great. You know, the best part about it is how everybody was playing. You know, we were all in our best game, and we all played well, and that's what we did tonight, and that's promising.
It really was moving all night tonight, Blake. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.